Welcome back to Mr. History, where the past comes alive. Today, we're embarking on an incredible journey through time to explore the fascinating history of Russia, a land of sprawling landscapes, powerful empires, and extraordinary stories. From ancient tribes to modern superpower, let's uncover the epic saga of Russia. Our story begins over 1500 years ago, with the early Slavs. These ancient tribes lived in the forests and steppes of Eastern Europe, where they farmed, fished, and traded with their neighbors. By the 9th century, they encountered a group of seafaring Norse adventurers known as the Varangians, or Vikings. According to legend, a Viking leader named Rurik established the first ruling dynasty of the Rus people in the town of Novgorod. This marks the beginning of the Kievan Rus, often seen as the foundation of modern Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus. In 988, Prince Vladimir the Great converted to Orthodox Christianity and declared it the state religion. This event shaped Russian culture, identity, and architecture for centuries. In the 13th century, the Mongol Empire swept across the Eurasian steppe, conquering the Kievan Rus. For over 200 years, Russia endured what's known as the Mongol yoke, fostering trade and cultural exchange along the Silk Road. Out of this hardship, Moscow emerged as a powerful city-state. By the late 15th century, Ivan III, or Ivan the Great, united the Russian lands and threw off Mongol rule, laying the groundwork for the Russian Empire. Then came Ivan IV, or Ivan the Terrible. Crowned as the first Tsar of Russia in 1547, his reign was a mix of incredible achievements and horrifying brutality. He expanded Russian territory into Siberia but also unleashed a reign of terror on the nobility. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Russian explorers and fur traders, known as Cossacks, ventured eastward, claiming the endless wilderness of Siberia. By 1649, they had reached the Pacific Ocean, making Russia the largest country in the world. In the early 18th century, Tsar Peter the Great took the throne. He modernized Russia, transforming it into a European-style powerhouse. Peter built a new capital, St. Petersburg, and introduced Western customs, military tactics, and even fashion. Another iconic ruler was Catherine the Great, who reigned in the late 18th century. She expanded the empire, promoted education, and patronized the arts, making Russia a major European power. In 1812, Napoleon's invasion of Russia met disaster. The Russian strategy of scorched earth and general winter brought the French army to its knees, with over 90% of Napoleon's troops perishing. As the 19th century rolled on, Russia faced growing unrest. Industrialization brought progress but also inequality, setting the stage for dramatic changes ahead. The tipping point came in 1917. The Russian Revolution toppled the monarchy, and the Bolsheviks, led by Vladimir Lenin, established the world's first communist state, the Soviet Union. The Soviet era was marked by extremes, rapid industrialization, brutal purges under Stalin, and heroic sacrifices during World War II. After the war, the USSR became a superpower, competing with the United States in the space race and the Cold War. By the 1980s, cracks were showing. Mikhail Gorbachev's reforms of Glasnost and Perestroika couldn't save the Soviet Union, which collapsed in 1991. Russia emerged as an independent country, navigating a new era of capitalism and democracy. Today, Russia remains a global power, with its rich history influencing its politics, culture, and identity. From the Viking Age to the Space Age, the story of Russia is one of resilience, ambition, and transformation. And that's a wrap on the epic history of Russia. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible stories from Mr. History. Until next time, stay curious.